welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna flush my sprayer out today. It turned out pretty nice. So I'm gonna run about 300-400 gallon of water and put a quarter tank cleaner in there and run it through the system and spray out my nozzles, dump the water, and then repeat with just water only. It's kind of a time consuming thing, especially when you're just working with one water hose, but I've got other things to do while this is filling up. Well, I'm a little over 300 gallons. I'm gonna go up and dump the cleaner in, let it get up to 400 and let it agitate. There went my water hose. Well, let's go get it put back in. Alright, I'm going to pull out here in this field the parts that ain't disc and ain't wet, and make a pass or two and blow these booms out, and then I'm going to repeat with clean water. But what it looks like tomorrow, the way the weather looks, if it's dry enough, I can put the liquid nitrogen on my wheat. So let's hope we can do that, because it's due time on that. I'm gonna get off and check something before we get started. I got 6 of these cutoff valves, and especially when they've been setting, they get stuck, so I'm making sure they're all on. Well, you can see I'm spraying. All 6 valves opened up, so we're good. Reason why I make sure that they do spray is because I had one behind the sprayer 3 years ago that didn't open up, and I didn't see it, couldn't tell it wasn't spraying, and I burnt down about 100 acres before I caught it, and had strips in the field. So that's one reason why I check everything. Well, I just checked my auto steer to make sure it was working, and we're good. Another flush with clean water and change over to the nitrogen tips, and we're set to go tomorrow. So I gotta go pick up the nitrogen tomorrow after I feed cows and spray wheat. Well, I got the clean flush done, so we'll see you tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's middle morning. I've done fed the cows, and I'm headed to go get my liquid nitrogen. So looks like it's going to be pretty weather. I've done sweating. to get my nitrogen put on. So we'll talk to you in a bit. Well, I'm having to weigh in here, so went in full and coming back and went again empty. So I know how many gallons I used. Well, it's time to pull up here at the edge of the field and fill up nitrogen, and let's go get it sprayed. So here we are. Let's get unfolded and spraying. I don't really know if you can see that, but I'm not really spraying as much as I'm streaming. Does that make sense? Nitrogen is pretty heavy, and the tips, special tips I use are 2-stream. But let's get around these light poles and I'll bring you back. Bring you back on a straightaway. Well, we're going straight now, and got a wet spot or two. I done run across a wet spot. There's a big hole. I'm gonna barely miss it. Anyways, I'm putting out 28% nitrogen, 19 gallons an acre, and 1.25 ounces of Grizzly 2, and that is an insecticide. So we'll catch you here in a bit. I think I'm fixing to hang you on a boom or something, doing time lapse. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I put some ruts out in there, and I'm running over water, but it's just an acre or two, and it's like this. When am I going to get back over it? They're calling for 80% chance of rain tomorrow. It needs to be fertilized, so I'm running ahead with it. About to get stuck, but if I do, we'll get pulled out. Ain't no big deal. Still streaming. venting. Can you see that? That air conditioner's on high. Beautiful day today. Wind got up a little bit. I think 65 is what it is. I didn't even have to put on a hoodie this morning feeding cows. I just short sleeves and AC on low here on the tractor, but AC's on high right here. But I think we're getting some cold weather next couple of days, so I'm enjoying it while I can. I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be done outside, but right now this is the most important. Well, I like about 10 acres to run out of chemical. I had it figured a little different, but I'll just have to go back up co-op and get some more. So we'll bring you back in a bit. Well, I'm back on the scales getting my empty weight. And it's, I don't know if you can see that or not, 8,740. So let's go in here and get her ticket and get some more. Well, I ended up getting 300 more gallons, and it's going to slosh around and push me around and everything else. So maybe if I make it through these red lights. What sucks is it's 3:30 time, everybody's getting off of work, and it's a madhouse in this great big city of Lawrenceburg. So let's get back and get my wheat fertilized and call it a day. How about that? About 200 gallon is what I'm looking for. It's a little spotty, but you can see it's coming on out. A little skippy up in here. Overall, I think it's going to be pretty good. We'll know after this fertilizer takes effect, but right now I got to check to see how much I've got on here. Well, we're full, and instead of boom pop out. But I'm fixing to unfold. It's aggravating. You got to fold up to fill up. Have a tanker like this, but that boom popped out. It's been doing that. Started doing that end of last year. All right, well, I'm gonna unfold and get to spraying. Well, we're back to streaming. Just like a little bit. I will fertilize this another time with nitrogen. I had my P and K and DAP and all that put out in the fall. And then I'll spray it with fungicide and spray it with herbicide. Probably spray it with the herbicide next. Then another round of nitrogen. And when I get this off, the wheat off in June, I'll go back with soybeans. And I've already got my fertilizer out here. So it takes, burn down everything takes about 5 sprayings. Well, I've got a small strip up here at the road. It's kind of how I was working out my AB lines, my straight lines, and so there's a little strip. I'm gonna get it, fold up, go in. Maybe Dad will remember to bring me back up here to get my truck. So we'll talk to you when we get back. Starting to look a little cloudy. But it's got a catch in it sometimes. Trying to do all this one-handed. Alright, let's go to the house. So this is going to wrap this up. So thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm at 950 at the present time. Also, don't forget, when I hit 1,000, Super Clean and I are going to give away a spray bottle of degreaser and some foaming, a can of foaming degreaser. The way you enter is the last video and this video. If it says giveaway, comment on it, and I'll put your name in a generator, random generator, and pick it. So thank you and God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.